before this video starts, I'm hosting another giveaway. Yes, we just done the Wildcat giveaway and now I'm doing another one. I'm going to be giving away a GK61 60% mechanical gaming keyboard with yellow switches. It's literally the fastest keyboard in the world and I'm going to be giving it away to you guys. If you want to enter, all you have to do is drop a like on the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on, and also there'll be a few more rules you need to follow within the description. So be sure to check it out and make sure to enter fast. Good luck everyone. Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Fxtch here, back with another daily upload, day number 132. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why you are getting FPS drops and lag spikes in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5. Now, of course, we are going to get straight into things, but before we do so, if you go ahead and enjoy this video in any way, shape, or form, make sure to drop a like for me, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. We're on the road to 100k subs. Bro, we are so close to it right now. Bro, we are just so close, and just to hit that would be insane. So, of course, any support towards that goal would mean the world to me. It's completely free to subscribe, literally takes 2 seconds, and you can always unsubscribe later down the line if you no longer enjoy my content. Just please give me that chance. So hopping straight into this, the first reason you guys could just potentially getting FPS drops, hitches and lag to your game, it could be quite straightforward, and it could just be that you have generally not optimized your PC enough, or even much at all. Literally just the basic stuff such as having the best Windows settings, the best Nvidia control panel settings, or AMD or Intel control panel settings, so your GPU control panel, maybe that isn't optimized, those settings have not been really tampered with or changed, or most importantly, just not having the best in-game settings at all. So you've just got everything wrong. You hadn't done the basics when you got your system, when you got your PC, and that's why you are getting these issues. It really is that simple. If you haven't optimized either of those, you can't get your most out of the PC, meaning you can't run Fortnite at the best performance, hence why you are getting these drops, hitches, and lag spikes when running the game. And now if you're now wondering,
bro, how in the world am I going to do these things if I don't know how to?
Use YouTube. There's a great deal of YouTube videos which will tell you how to, have the best Nvidia settings, have the best Windows settings for gaming and Fortnite in particular, and just whatever it may be. I'm sure you can find them on YouTube. I'm 100% sure of it. And to be honest, I literally have a playlist on my channel. If you go right here, go to playlist on my YouTube channel, you go down here to the improved performance playlist, you will be able to find literally 45 videos I have made showing you guys how to decrease input lag, of course, do your general FPS boost, your Windows settings, your Nvidia settings, everything. I have literally covered absolutely everything here. So yeah, I do highly recommend you to check out some of these videos. I think I'll link the playlist down below. But now moving on to reason number 2 as to why you could be getting FPS drops in Fortnite. It could be that you have 100% CPU usage. So I wouldn't say a CPU problem or a problem with your processor, but just an issue you are facing where it's basically reaching 100% usage, which is technically a bottleneck. Basically that means all your CPU is just bottlenecking. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just all being used, it's all being consumed, there's nothing left of your CPU, and it then can cause these FPS drops and hitches. Think of it like a water bottle, right? Let's say, 500 milliliter water bottle, you fill it past 500 milliliters, it's going to overflow. That's kind of what happens with your CPU. Once it reaches 100%, it overflows in a sense, and that's when you start getting issues. Obviously with a water bottle, your water's overflowing, you've got water everywhere. It's kind of the same thing. Now you've got FPS drops. Overflowing water's technically FPS drop. That's such a bad analogy, but it works the same way. Just you can't overfill, you can't fill your water bottle too much. It's only 500 milliliters. But yeah, just make sure to look out for that. I would recommend opening your task manager, and you can actually check your CPU usage there. So obviously open Fortnite, maybe go into an arena game and just see what it is. If it is 100%, that's probably your issue. And in that case, again, use YouTube, search up a video on, how to lower CPU usage, how to stop 100% CPU usage on Fortnite. I'm sure there are many videos. Honestly, I'm planning on making a video on that myself, so keep an eye on my channel over the next few days, because I think I'm going to cover that, because it honestly is kind of simple. You just need to do a ton of optimizations. There's a lot of things that go into 100% CPU usage, because it could be triggered by multiple things that are just making your processor work harder. But I don't know, if you guys want to see that, I guess I'll make a video on it. But yeah, I am sure there are many videos already on the topic, so if that is the issue, watch some videos. You don't have to wait for mine. And now finally, the last reason you could be getting FPS drop, if it wasn't the fact you hadn't optimized your system, if it wasn't 100% CPU usage, it could very well be that your system hardware is way too hot. And what I mean by that is more specifically and most likely your CPU. So another problem with your processor, your CPU temps may just be way too high. Now I actually had this issue quite recently, or well, I wouldn't say recently, maybe a year ago. I had a really bad cooler on my PC. It was a very small case and everything was kind of just jammed in there, and basically that made my PC get extremely hot, although it did not feel hot on the case or in my room technically, because I don't know, it just didn't feel warm. When I went on a few softwares FPS to check what my temperatures were. They were not safe temperatures whatsoever. Not only will that over time technically weaken your hardware, it's going to shorten its lifespan, but my CPU was literally being fried. Like, this thing was so hot and it was causing issues. It was causing performance issues, and I was getting FPS drops because of it. And the second I actually invested, got a bigger PC case, got better cooling, I then was completely fine, and obviously my PC was cooler, and I never had these FPS drops again. Now, this is another one of those things where there are applications you can download. I think one is called HWID, something like that. Honestly, I don't know much about it, but just do your research, go on Google, search up some CPU temp applications or softwares, and also make sure to find out what both CPU you have and the cooler you have, and just do some research and ensure that you have got safe temperatures. And if not, obviously you're maybe too high temps, that is most likely your answer to your FPS drops. And honestly, with that all being said there, I think that is all for this video. If it was neither of the things I've just mentioned, so it wasn't because 100% CPU and it wasn't because your hardware or your temps are too high, it is most likely just solely down to your system. You probably just have a really bad build. Sometimes you just have to bite that bullet. I know, like, you really want to try and squeeze the most out of, I don't know, a GTX 970 with an i5 or whatever it is you have. I know you want to squeeze the most out of it, but it does get to a point where your system, your hardware, it's just too bad, and you do need to actually just upgrade. That could just be why you're getting bad FPS, but let's hope, you know, that isn't the case, and hopefully this video helped some of you guys. If it did, make sure to drop a like for me, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's been your Fxtch, and yeah, peace.